Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV. I just got done with the Tip of Karn. Apparently, according to my, my logs, my hunting logs, for the Maelstrom, I actually had some of them for this dungeon, so it actually worked out fairly well for me. Was not expecting that to happen, to be honest. But yeah, they're all kind of scattered around everywhere, but I'm sure I can pick up some more of them. We also have to go back and talk to this guy here about the relic weapon. It's Cortana you be wanting. 'Twas the blade wielded by Jarl Tristram the True, one of the three first paladins. Story goes that when the first Sultan of Udal formed the Sultan Sword, he had 3 swords forged from the same ore used to make Oathkeeper, one for each of his champions. Katana was one of the blades, and it was laid to rest with its master when he kicked the bucket. Rumor has it, though, that Jarl Tristram's tomb was plundered recently and Cortana taken. A wager flagging a mead, it was one of the Amajala who did the deed. Fear makes my blood boil, imagining some filthy lizardmen strutting about Xerox with such a fine blade. I think I already read all this already, but we'll go ahead and hand this over. Well, bugger me, never in my wildest drunken dreams did I imagine you'd actually find the bloody thing. So I have to get to fire up the forge after all. Having said that, the relic's in far worse shape than I thought. Ain't like to survive much pounding in this state. Truth be told, I'd be worried about the sneezing near it. Gonna need a new host what'll give itself for the restoration. Bring me an Arlenian scimitar, one with 2 grade 3 battle dance material welded to it. This will serve as the vessel for the restored relic. Remember, that's 2 grade 3 battle dance material. At less, and you'll get not for me, no matter how many slips of paper you wave in my face. Alright, for this, I'm not entirely sure what I could do with that. I know for the materia I can meld that, I believe. I can, like... But I have to figure out to where the, Like, I know one materia guy that was in Thunalon that I visited a long time ago, but I don't remember where. I honestly haven't been paying much attention to it. I don't think it'd be in this. Maybe it's in Northern Thunalon. Let me see. No, that doesn't look correct either. That's Horizon over there. Super bizarre. I don't remember where it was. That's unfortunate. Was it Central? Ah, yes. Okay, here we are. Material Master. We'll go back to Black Brush Station for that. Now, I believe for the materia, I have to... I don't know, I think it's like scrap level 45 or higher pieces of equipment, and that potentially makes the materia I need is like an RNG thing, so I could try that, and then see. If that fails, I can always go to the marketplace, I suppose. It's been forever since I've been in these parts. over here, I believe, right? Let's see. Was it this person? Hmm. Material removal. Yes, I don't need to remove anything like that. I'm, let's see here. So what is it that I'm supposed to be doing here? That's a question. So what do you got for me over here? Tell me this, friend. Have you ever found yourself in a fortunate situation where your pockets were near to bursting with all manner of materials save the sort you wanted most? Well, I have. I tell you, it felt like it brought a sack full of fishing poles to a gold mine. Now ask ye, what is their way to melt down a couple pieces of material that ain't availing you not, mold them to a shiny new piece that, the million willing, just might strike your fancy? This was Hansi procedure, something we call shifty making. Rather, that's what Master Munimix calls it. Itself, I coined the term transmutation, which I'm hoping might find favor with adventurers like yourself. How's it all work, you ask? I could tell ye, but why ask the student when you could learn from the master? You'll find Munimix right over there, likely jumping out of his boots, looking to trade tongue flaps about his discovery. Alright, let's figure out some more about materia here, because I honestly never really messed with this stuff. Uplander seeks knowledge of shifty making, yes? Then Uplander should make up in ears to Tumflax and Mutamix. Process of shifty making is of big help use. First be taking 5 need not materia, yes? Melty mix this one, melty that one, squeeze and squash, then big eyes. 5 need not are reborn as 1 shiny new. But shifty making is not simple like crafty making. Knowings of shifty making are much more many, in Uplander's brain case, a big Uplander is small. Uplander need not meet worrying face. If Uplander has many need not materia, bring them to tent ring. Unix will shifty make for Uplander. Okay. Let me see. Well, that's not what I want to do, so I'll leave that alone for now. What would this one be for? That'd have to be Disciple of the Hand, okay. Well, not exactly what I wanted here, to be honest. Let me see here. Sure, we'll just go there. Okay, we have to go to Hustings Strip, I believe. Or maybe it was the Merchant Strip, I don't remember. Oh, that's the wrong way. I believe the Weaving Guild was close to it, so maybe we'll go ahead and Ether Shard there. Alright, should be just out here, I imagine. Or not? I'm not sure, Oh, I went to the Weaver's Guild, never mind. I have to go the other way. Okay, so it's this way I want to go. Go the other way. Check out that market board. I don't think I've really ever been down this way, to be honest. Okay, we're almost there. Materia melding, let's see. Okay, so we found a melder at least, but okay. Okay, that's not how that's spelled. Oh wow, that's expensive. I can afford it, but maybe I should look around to see if I can find it elsewhere first too. Yeah, I guess I could buy it, sure. Ouchie, that's a big hit to the pocketbook there. But I should be able to just meld these on, right? Or am I gonna have to use this weapon for a while? Alright, we got it. Now we can head back. I did have a lot of gil though, because I barely ever buy things, so I guess it didn't really matter that much. Bit of a dreary, rainy day, it seems. I think I have to head up further north here. Yeah. You need to bring me... Yeah, we got one. Okay. I could hammer one out in my sleep, but then I could wipe your ass without much trouble, and I ain't planning on doing that either. Seems you just have to do both yourself, eh? Where is it? There we are. Hey, 'tis a fine base you brought me. Aye, just the thing to host your relic. I've merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon, so your groundwork's done. But don't go jumping for joy just yet. There's still more to do. I need to work on the finishing touches, but due to the reinforcement work I've had to do, the weapon's proving rather stubborn in the shape. To get round this, we'll need some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Lucky for you, though, it ain't easy to get a hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there's these beasts out there that wish to devour their prey whole. And some of them swallow walk so to aid digestion. The Doris chimera, which terrorizes the central highlands of Cretheus, happens to swallow alumina salts for this purpose. Slay the bugger and bring me the alumina salts. I'll see the finishing touches on your weapon. Alright. Well, no problem with that, because I don't play anything other than Paladin. In any case, we're going to work on some other stuff for now. and head back to Mordenal. Get this other quest done with. I got a little bit of a loading here. And there we go. So this should be the end of the 3 quests we've had to do, so... You've had to explore the second Temple of Quran. If you find a Wardstone, succeed and you'll earn the undying gratitude of the Adventurers Guild. Fail and Thal will reward you in the next life. Here you go, here's your Wardstone. You found a Wardstone, incredible. Can you not feel the power that emanates from this humble stone? Not really. Just like you, Don, practical to a fight. Let me tell you, there's more true magic than the credit in taking all possible precautions. One thing's for certain, the temple managed to stimmy more explorers than ordinary dangers can account for. Maybe that could be a tribute to the stone, and it's Garlanians and Bisman who will have to sell their accounts with the gods. Got a nice choker here, nice. I think I have that and maybe something else that I haven't gotten yet. Okay, yeah, I didn't equip the ring last time. These items are actually raising my item level as well, because putting those 2 on, or basically putting these 3 on, have already raised my item level to 60 now. So not bad at all, I have to say. Also, I should probably put these level 50 ones on, because I guess they're better than the 45 ones I have. Just a little bit weird that they would have, like... Okay, so these are more white than I think the ones before were. That's interesting. So that should actually raise me up a little bit too. Now I'm 72. I am definitely getting up there. Those are some huge shifts, I have to say. We got a bracelet here, okay. What to do, what to do? Ah, Naran, mayhap you could cut through this knot of ours. Renland's toll grows, yet does not prosper. We draw adventurers from far and wide, or rather the Allagan runes draw them. So busy are they collecting tombstones and relics that they have no time for calls from the Adventurers Guild. I fear that many who come to Toll have no sense that we are a guild. You visit Renia's establishment, do you not? That's the kind of bustle and camaraderie I'd like to see at the guild. Now, tales of your daring do are certainly known to all. You're the genuine oracle, and I ask you humbly to render some service to us in the matter. If you were to rid the wilds of the Sea King that threatened the Toll's expansion, it might inspire some fledgling guildmates to do the same. Those laboring on the outpost frontier are being harassed by molebolts coming through the tangle. I'd have you keep the workers safe by slaying them before they have a chance to leave their wretched home. Once others see such a storied adventure as you working to expand Remnant's toll, they'll surely be inspired to do the same. What's this other quest they have? Okay, we'll take this one too, I guess. Greetings, Darn. You come just in time. Visitors waiting for you in the workshop. A friend of Sid, it seems. Realizing your preoccupation with other matters of import, I suggested she wait at the 7th heaven until your arrival. But she refuses to leave. I fear you have a very brash client on your hands, friend. And then another one. Actually, okay, I guess we can, see what's going on here. So you're Miss Scorchdust, eh? Took you long enough. The name's Jesse, Deputy President of Garland's Ironworks. Don't look too impressed now. In truth, I'm nothing more than an engineer. But thanks to you filling Master Garland's head with them damn full of ideas of heroism and saving the realm, there's no one else to fill his golden breeches. We've been busting our collective arses on these orders for Highwind Skyways, and are still only scraping by. The problem is, with Master Garland gone, productivity's dropped like the knickers on a stone's throw strumpet. Company being deep if something isn't done. And that's why I'm here. Sure, our machinists have made their fair share of chronometers and plasma lamps, but we need something grand, something that'll have clients on their knees literally begging us to take their sparkling gill. I want you to show me the Magatech armor you borrowed from our friends the Garlanians. Yes, I know all about your foray into the plutonium. You can thank Bidges and Wedges for that. I reckon there's a lot we can learn from that Reaper, and after you're done to distract Master Garland, I'd say you owe that much and more. This is amazing. Do you even know what you have here? Listen to that Corellium engine. I've never heard anything so sweet. The servo mechanism should be, wait, a mammoth core? Why didn't I think of that? That's so easy to come by. Mass production would be easy as stealing candy from a baby, or cores from a mammoth. But what in the 7 bloody hells have you done to the cannon's poor convergence modulator? Burned it out firing victory rounds after slaying some family of rabid squirrels, no doubt? So I wonder the whole suit isn't a steaming pile of molten slag, such a waste. What in the builder's name are you looking at? You need something to fix your prying eyes on, try the wall. At any rate, I can't bear to see such a fine piece of work in such a starry state. I'll patch her up the best I can, but you'll need to gather the parts needed for the job. Think of it as one of those adventures you seem so keen on. I make a number 49 Magitech converter, and I make a number 50 Magitech oscillator. Should do the trick. Oh, and a Magitech cannon barrel. Make her number 5, or 51. I can't guarantee she'll be as good as new. At the very least, she'll be in better shape than she is now, which isn't saying much. Eyes on me, Nar, and I ain't done with you yet. That is, unless you know the whereabouts one might stumble across a square converter, oscillator, and a cannon barrel. No, didn't think so. So here's a hint. It rhymes with Casham Centuri. See, Garlanian-made technology is what you're after. And I can't think of a better place to find some. Off with you now. More adventures. Certainly have a number of things to do, though. That's the way we'll be heading. Please don't tongue me. Because I'm just out of their level range finally, to where they're not just going to tongue me on sight. Oh, found a mobile. These aren't too hard, I have to say. Wow, look at my HP. I went from being a little under 5,000 to being almost 6,000 now. That's kind of insane. Aye. They are definitely giving me improvements. And I'm glad I realized that the Paladin armor had a better set. I guess I got the attention of that. Gotta look around, I guess. I believe it said something about crates, so I don't think I'm supposed to fight things for it. If I have to guess, maybe the crates would be back this way. Yeah, hello there. Ah, another one. And finish with that. These crates must be like more spread apart than the other ones. I thought I was gonna grab that. Any chance that there's a crate off this side here somewhere? I don't think so. Must be all inside, I imagine. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's a person. Okay, so we got something there at least. Possible there's some in here too? Oh no. Can't go in there actually, okay. That was kind of a split second. Oh, I see another crate. These guys are actually stronger than the giant machines, which is kind of weird. Taking a bit of time with the interacting, I see. I'm assuming the last one is in this area somewhere. Yep, I can see it already, actually. And finished. And we'll just go ahead and head back. Okay, there we go. Naren, the Adventure skills mark the completion of the request for aid and honors your service. Already the toll buzzes to talk of your valiant excursion into the Tangle. Not a few adventurers have chosen to help on the frontier. You know the signs will hear of your success. Yep, have to head back in the workshop for now. Let me guess, you're lost. No broken. No traded for magical beans. The parts we need. Well, color me mildly impressed. I was half expecting the worst and got, well, less than the worst. Don't get all giddy on me now. You're still off the hook for stealing away Master Garland, but I'll admit, I'm beginning to see why he might feel the need to lash himself onto an adventure like he might a stray pup. Alright, let's see if I can't salvage this mess of a masterpiece. Phew, I think that's it. Both Magitech and photon cannons should be functional. That said, I'm no Gerlinian. There's no third eye hidden up underneath these lovely locks, and there's a great deal I don't know about the Machina. I can't guarantee the cannons won't misfire, but then again, misfire is better than no fire, eh? Even so, I can't recommend using the weaponry in actual battle. Speaking of fire, it's high time I got back to the ironworks. Patching up those cannons will give me a few ideas. You take good care of that armor, or you'll have me to answer to, Naren. Okay. So they're more for show then, I guess. Still neat. What's this other one I have? Primal Fear. Where is this at? Is that the Black Shroud? Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. That's the only other quest I have on here besides my Relic one. Okay. Let's see where we actually head off here. I think it's this way. Yep, this way. They made this all the way out here, didn't they? Where am I even going? Okay, so it isn't here, it looks like. Scorched us, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. Come to lend your strength to the primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late, rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides around the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I'd pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, I have reason to suspect. But you have not to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Scorched Dust, speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. Ghost Knight, aye, I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from the shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop this hell's-born steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I have not slept a wink since I have returned. Well, we've got quite a ways to go through Grundana for this. I think I got here before the people loaded in. I think that's what's happening here. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. It's always kind of a weird thing to me. At least I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Yeah, because there should be somebody here, too. Okay, now they're starting to show up. There we go. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I'm not a fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Grandana, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Okay, so this way. Ah, here's somebody. Aye, saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say. With me own 2 eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've travelled, but I can assure you that you've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I tell you, friend, there was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Oh, that's not what I want. Must be this one over here. I don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Give me, ever since spying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals will punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Alright. Now we have to head all the way back. A knight clad in Shadowforge armor, a man with sword and Hellsborn steed. It is clear now our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately present. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed is his fear. The rumors bear a most suspicious resemblance to references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It's my suspicion that the dark hostman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. Yet before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out brother Petsy. I would know what he knows, and be swift, Scorched Us. If Odin has truly come to Shroud, time is not on our side. Alright, we'll head to the Quarry Mill then. Alright, we made it. And they're right here in the open. Nice. I am Apisi, and you must be the adventure I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the Dark Divinity. Warlord Levin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I'm not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth in the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, the great hero of Alag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. And now these rumors. The scriptures claim the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of the crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It's entirely within the realm of possibility that something's gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I'll send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Okay, what? Oh, okay, never mind then. I was in the wrong spot. Okay, so it's down that way. Let's see what's out this way, I guess. Oh, we went the wrong way. There's a little spot over here, I guess that's the correct way through. Yep, I can see that, level increase right here. That's a giant boar. Okay, I didn't want your attentions. Can I sneak by here? Oh, we made it. Guess something is happening to the seal. And down it goes. Looks like something happened here. And now we head back. This time I'll actually make the trip back, because it's not that far. Alright, we're here. That's a giant thing there. Should be right here. Did I lose my pet? There's a lot of stuff here. Another whale. Another big thing over here. There we go. Crystalline gold that held the Dark Divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? Magical energy still remains in the stone, though its powers have grown dim. Once more, behold how the stone have been clear in twain by Odin's fell blade, there can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest, and yet it's still mysterious. If the Dark Divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I'd be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. So we'll head this way. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. What is going on? Are they supposed to be like right here? That's what it looks like. Unless they're above me, perhaps. I don't know. Ah, yes, they are. Okay. I need to find a way up. So it's indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the Dark Divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. I can't, concentrate with everything going on in the background. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all the eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I did deliver copies of the report to Brother Pepsi and Balad Lumen myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of your findings. I'd be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Uranger in my stead. I do just demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Grindana, promise me that we can count on your aid. Alright. So I guess maybe we'll be fighting Odin? Sure does seem like it. I was expecting another primal fight in this, but Alright, we're getting here. I said, is it Tataru here? Because, No, it is probably down here, I imagine. Yeah, it is down here. I guess I have to beat the Ball of Amherst hard before I can get that. Nard, I'm most heartened by your safe return. We're without able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud. So it is true. Having awakened from near eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. While you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon elegant historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero, another one's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there has never been but a single side to any story, even a story that's presented as historical fact. To what end did that great hero of Alag seal Odin in the Gulf of Crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast thy light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from this darkness. Is it in my duty finder now? Because, Oh, how strange, I guess. Well, I guess Odin's just hanging around now, I guess. Oh yeah, I probably should go here for the next quest, I imagine. No. I guess I missed it in Mordor then, because, alright. Somehow this didn't show up for me last time, I guess. I forget to mention before, I received word from the guild that they've seen more adventurers take up job requests in the last few days in the past moon. Yeah, but of course one good turn leads to another, we hope. There's a job that might be too much for those who have expressed an interest. We'd like you to handle this one, but being before an impaired adventure meets its untimely end. We received word from a scouting party that we sent to the Singing Shards that a group of Hapathets is making passage impossible. Someone needs to take care of them so the scouts can make progress. Not that I have no faith in the other volunteers, but I suspect a few of them have stood against a Hapalet. Ignominy isn't something we can afford at the present. We have appearances to keep up if we're to maintain our growth, after all. Seasoned adventurer like you ought to know what a bad reputation's like, bad breath. No one will ever speak frankly of what ails you. Ah, so we have to head to Corythius. Okay. So let me go ahead and take a look here. Oh wait, no, it's not over at Corythius. I thought it was. I don't know if I'm heading the right way or not, but we'll see. I guess I have to go below. Ah, here they are. Hello there. That's 2 down. I'm not interested in that fate. I got the attention of somebody over here, so I guess I'll fight that one. And down. Now let us leave. And scurry back home. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me. This is a pretty big hotspot, so I guess I understand why it loads in so slowly. You return, looking none the worse for wear, I rejoice to remark. Your reputation precedes you yet again. The seventh heaven is abuzz with talk of your deeds. Already signed up a score or more to answer further requests from the guild. When this toll grows and prospers to the benefit of the guild and the scions, did I not tell you there is much magic in being prepared? Ooh. New sword, okay. And a minion, okay. It's been a while since we've gotten one of those. Can't tell you how grateful we've all been to have you here, now more than ever. We have a major crisis on our hands, you see, one which will demand your full attention for weeks, if not months. I'm sorry, Naren. If you made any other plans, you'll just have to cancel them. You honestly believe me, didn't you? There's such a thing as being too long-suffering, you know? I fear we may have overdone it with our errands, necessarily though that there were. Anyway, your work here is done, for the time being, at least. Master Ophanon has sent word that you're to report to him at the Wicking Sands. Gather he wants to know how you've been getting on. Be sure to tell him how welcome we've made you feel, won't you? In any case, I want to find the spot Oven Corythius that I have to go to. Apparently way out in the middle of nowhere. I just have to go and tag this spot so it'll show up in my duty finder. I'm not going to do it right now. But I've cleared out quite a bit today, I have to say. Way more than I was expecting to. Weird that it doesn't have a spot over there. Huh. It's like really weird. Aha, there's the destination. Okay. Alright, we got it. Let me see what that actually is under. I assume trials. Yeah, it is. It does give me some poetics, which is nice. Anyway, it's time to head back to Wicking Sands, and I think after that I'll probably be done for today. Tax evasion. Okay. And Arden, you've returned. I trust they've kept you busy in Revenant's Toll. We've had a nary a moment's rest since you departed, despite our best efforts. However, we've begun to fall behind. No matter, we shall soon make up the lost ground with you here to help us. Now, there are a number of packages we must needs to be delivered to Revenant's Toll as a matter of urgency. Don't give me that long-suffering look. I only require you to take them upstairs to Totoro. She will handle the rest. Packages are scattered about the halls, but each is clearly labeled, so you should have little trouble finding them. Now, if you'll excuse me, your report? Later. All these packages. And all of them are in the same room except for exactly one of them. Okay, so yeah, it is in the solar. So much to do, so much to do. At this rate, I'll never get to Revenant's Toll. Bless your heart, completely forgot about those. Let me check the labels against my list. Oh, these are the last ones. Thank the 12, it's almost... Oh dear, I did contact the coroner, didn't I? Yeah, it just so happens I have a meaning to contact you, Naren. I have an important personal request, you see, which I couldn't possibly entrust to anyone else. And we got a new sword, which is nice. Put this bracelet on. Definitely new one, but our relic's actually gonna be stronger than it when we get it. Preparing for the move has taken a terrible toll on everyone's mental and physical well-being. People have been carrying on for days at a time, with barely any food or drink, never mind rest. Some have been too busy to visit the privy, for God's sake. I try to lift their spirits by encouraging words simply aren't enough anymore. Given that nothing short of hitting them over the head with something heavy will save them rest, their only remaining option is to try improving their diet. I know just how to do it too, with a special tonic proven to revive flagging spirits. But for that I require Highland tea leaves, and the one merchant I know of who sells them is completely out of stock. Harvesting them myself isn't an option, either, as the plant only grows in Corythius, and I'm in no position to leave the Waking Sands at present. But you are, Naren. Since you now understand how important this is, you'll surely agree to assist me, great? Take that silence as a yes. I've learned the recipe from an Ishgardian acquaintance of mine who serves at Camp Dragonhead. Miss Gusti is her name. She knows where to obtain Highland tea leaves, I'm sure of it. Godspeed. And that's where I'm going to leave off for now. We got a nice new sword, and... Actually, let me check my, level 77 item level, so we're actually gaining huge amounts of, I think we have a full set now of, like, blue stuff, though, that we're going to get, besides perhaps a shield. And, yeah, 77's not bad, though. That's definitely an improvement. So in that case, we're gonna leave off here, and I'll see you guys next time for whatever we're gonna do.